Colton Lindsay, a junior, and Colton is 6'7". Starting for the Cold Springs Eagles, who are the higher seed here, starting at number 3 is Cody Bells, a senior. Starting guard number 4, John Mark Smith. Starting 5 is Brody Peppers, and Brody is a senior. Number 12, Seth Williams, a senior there.
And number 24,
And Tanner Kilgo. Cold Springs has the experienced team right here. There's 4 seniors that are starting for them. Well, Coach Vos from West Point High School is joining us right here for a few minutes. Coach, you've played both of these guys. You had Goodhope on the ropes the other night. Hancock, wasn't it? Hit a big shot in the corner.
This is going to be crazy to see whose style takes over early. I think for Cold Springs it's really important that they kind of set the tone and don't let this get into an up and down transition game. But you can expect Goodhope's going to press early and try to speed it up. And the thing with Goodhope is you got to prevent the big quarters. Like they're due a 20-5 quarter. They get hot, they get confidence, and when they start hitting them, you might as well call timeout and try to settle them down because they are fixing to start letting them rain.
Well, Goodhope right now, Cold Springs playing their defense. They always do there. Great job. And you see right now, Kilgo can match more Lindsay's size inside than most of the county schools.
Yeah.
And I'm joined tonight also with Eric Dickerson, principal at Cold Springs. He was a great player that was here. And we got some looks of him being in the county. 3-point attempt up and good. That was down and out. Malin doesn't shoot in the Wallace line. He doesn't shoot with the high school line. He shoots NBA line. But Cold Springs. What do you think? Cold Springs wants to control this pace.
Yeah, making shots is going to be a big deal for Goodhope because if you don't make shots, you can't get in full court pressure, and this is what you don't want right here. Which that's good defense, but
I didn't understand because Malin was one that was saving the ball.
It's a tough call.
Well, we'll see some reviews later on. Well, right now, Coach, we're expecting a good game. Both of them trying to fill each other out a little bit. Already, it's 6:52 to go in the first quarter. At this point, a while ago, Goodhope's girls already had about a 12-point lead.
Yeah, I think this is what Cold Springs sets. Now you got a little full court pressure. No, they're going half court. That's surprising.
Surprises me as well.
The key for Cold Springs is going to be staying out of foul trouble, too. Man, they got in so much foul trouble last night against Hansville, and they had guys come off the bench and step up, but you want to really stay out of foul trouble as much as possible right here.
Yeah. All right, good shot in there by Bales.
One thing I've noticed in this one, it seems like in the other games there had been 4 fouls called already.
Yes.
And they're letting them play a little bit, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
All right, who does that favor more out of these two if it's a physical game, do you think?
Cold Springs, because they got fewer players.
Yep.
That Goodhope can go probably 10 deep.
Goodhope does. Goodhope has a deep roster. And then like the other night, Hancock came off the bench and hit some big shots. 3-pointer, that's his range. Ball was off, but Lindsay gets it. Shot goes up. Got to call Quick with a foul. We're going to go to a replay of this and see here. Quick.
Coach, don't you just have to live with that? If he's going to shoot it from that far out until he makes a couple, don't you just have to let that go?
Yeah, you do. I mean, you can't defend him that far out or he'll drive by you. Lindsay goes to the free throw line. He misses the first. Kilgo was, I said Quick, but Kilgo was the one that actually, he got the foul in there. Cold Springs can't lose him in the game. If foul trouble comes in on him, they're in trouble inside because Lindsay is a big guy.
Cold Springs does a good job of playing with fouls, though. Brody picked up 2 early second yesterday and ended up playing. I don't think he ever got into, second half foul trouble. He played with 2 fouls for, a quarter and a half, which is really impressive. And I'll give you this, too, before I step away. That Cody Bell's number 3, man, he had a triple-double last night. He had 10 points, 10 boards, and 11 assists. And he is one of the most, I'm telling you, I respect the snot out of him because he plays so solid.
Well,
he's perfect for this team.
I had that same conversation with Coach Willoughby. We didn't have the stats for the trip. Williams with a 3, shots up, and look who gets the rebound. He
and
is
the layup.
he is the
I'm
glue
telling you.
that holds them together a lot.
He's one of the biggest players for him. I mean, you've got Kilgo and you've got Peppers and you've got Seth Williams and John Marks, but what 3 does for them is almost irreplaceable. It's a lot like I've got Kanan Trussell. Kanan's job is just go, basically clean up the glass. This kid cleans up the glass. He can make good entry feeds. He is a solid player.
Well, Mr. Dickerson, you probably can comment on him. He seems like a really good kid.
He is absolutely a great kid, a fantastic student, and what you see when he helps people up, that's just who he is. He's not out here. That's just who he is every day. So.
Well, we talked with Coach Willoughby about him the other night. I love it. He gets every rebound he needs. He also makes every pass, and he made some passes. I was looking back at the replay of the game, and I bragged about there's a difference. Some people know how to throw the ball to the open man. Some people throw the ball to the man where they need to catch the ball, and he does that, and he just seems very smart. He's a headsy player, and I agree with you. I think when the all-tournament team comes in, I feel that he deserves to be one of them. Big 3, rebound by Kilgo. Williams there. Shot goes up. Deep shot right there by John Mark Smith.
One of the things I thought going into this is we know Cold Springs is big and we know what Tanner Malin does. Who are the other players that's going to make plays? And I really think when these two are so familiar with each other, that's kind of what's going to determine maybe the outcome of this game.
That's what Good Hope can do right there. They can't settle for 3s right there. But this is what's tough for Good Hope with Cold Springs is Cold Springs does such a good job with that matchup that your driving lanes are not very good. And that's Good Hope. If you can keep them out of the drive and kick stuff, that's a big part of their offense. The problem is it's difficult to keep them out of the drive and kick stuff.
Right there. Coach Willoughby is adamant. He wants the ball to be done a certain way. But, hey, he coaches hard, 7-3. He's got a good game plan. And they're getting to – look, they're being patient. Good Hope is bringing their athleticism to try to make something happen. Wide open 3. Coach Willoughby, look at him right there, Bales. And you didn't notice that. They're going to call a block. But Bales did a fantastic job. He went right back to the post. He saw it.
That's all Cody Bell's on the backside right there that gives them that opportunity. Not only do you get a second chance opportunity, you just picked up the first foul for Tanner, that's a huge deal for Good Hope. And this is favored. The first 3.5 minutes of this game, 4.5 minutes of this game is Cold Springs. This is what Coach Adams and Good Hope is. You got to avoid this. You don't want to get into a 10-point quarter where it's 10-5 at the end of the first quarter.
Well, right there, 2 big free throws made by Brody Peppers. That's 9-3 lead right now for the Cold Springs Eagles. K-Mail Bell with the ball. Now, the other night, Bell didn't play much against you. He was coming back from a turned ankle. Rebound by Peppers.
Resist the run there. I know you want to go, but that's not what – if they start running, then Good Hope. He goes back to his point earlier. They did it to Fairview, and they did it to West Point, the big spurts that they've done it to us twice. And
that's where they're the most dangerous, is that right there. Nice block. They're going to call a jump ball. Let's get a replay. We're going to go to a replay of this. Bales with another big play.
This kid does everything for them.
Watch this right here. He's going to go up, hand on top, catches the ball. Wow. They're going to call a foul. Number 5 is going to be called on Cone. One thing, and as a coach, to have Brody Peppers with his size being able to break presses out on the front, that trap is not near as effective. Look, he's seeing the court.
Yeah, but that's what you have to do. You got to play 3 quarters of speeding them up to hope in the fourth quarter you can kind of take control of it.
They got a good job by Cone there. Coach Adams over there saying every time that's that. Coach Willoughby doesn't like it right there. He's saying that it's not. We said we needed the Willoughby cam all the time there.
If the defender's going to body you, that's fine. But then don't call the offensive foul after the fact, right?
Right. And right there, and that's what Coach Willoughby was saying, that contact was being made prior to the foul. Cone. Good Hope is not in that. They're not in their rhythm right now. No. And, in your game, they got off to an unreal start, hitting 3s right off the bat. But you kept chipping away. Bells with hustle, laying it on the line right there. But you got off. They got off such an early start. Y'all weathered it and battled back and took the lead in the game. Then they finished with a good run right there.
Well, they're a team of spurts. I mean, they're a really good team, but they feed off one another. Like when that bench gets going crazy because Tanner Malin's hit back-to-back threes, it becomes contagious, and now everybody's
good spin move right there, laying it up for the freshman. That's a super play right there by Tyler Cone. We have Willoughby. We've got we've got a camera that we'll be able to see some of those. Kilgo with the rebound. Young Bells with a shot there. That's his brother. Tried to behind the back. Willoughby is not going to like that one. Coach Willoughby. Barnett drive, basket at the buzzer. Nice job. I say at the buzzer, at the rim.
So there you go, quick 5-0 run, and it's all about, you don't realize it, but Good Hope's speeding you up right now, and you don't really realize it. That's a block.
They're going to call it a charge. We're going to go to a replay on that if we got it. Right here, drives in. They're going to call a charge. Good job by Noah Barnett getting there. That's 2 fouls already on Kilgo with 1:30 to go in the first quarter.
If I was a coach, and Coach Foes can relate to this, you're body checking, your body checking,
three-pointer up,
and then you're calling little tight bumps underneath, like one or the other. Just give it to me. I don't care.
Right now, Good Hope is on a big run, leading 10-9 at this time. Bales is being trapped right there. Peppers finds the open man. Drive, dish inside. Kilgo shot, it goes up by Bales. No good. Good rebound by Peppers. Can't follow. Malin with the rebound off of it. Open court. He's dangerous right here. You got to call a block there. Coach Willoughby. He's not going to like that one because on the 2 other ends, he feels the same call was made.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're going to start calling, shoulder check charges, you got to do it both ways. That's one of my biggest frustrations is the block charge. The block charge call is impossible to call, and boy, we make it even harder to call too. Because like Mr. Dickerson said, you let them body check, and then when they flop and they take a charge, man, that's tough.
K-Mail Bell with the ball. Right now, 10-9 lead by Good Hope. Cold Springs jumped out to an early lead. Good Hope's fighting back. Noah Barnett had a big basket a while ago. Shot goes up by Bell. They're going to call another reach-in foul. Cold Springs already. They're going to go to the line. K-Mail Bell's going to shoot 2 free throws. Kamal Bell. Good free throw. Coach Adams giving instructions, and I'm going to tell you, he brought in Jacob Haynes. Jacob's a freshman. He is one of the quickest kids that I've seen in a long time.
So that's a big miss because now you got to go half-court defense. Made free throw right there. You can extend it out a little bit.
Coach Willoughby brought up a good thing to me and Eric over there, that you've got to take them shots right there. He said you can't be, even though the half-court game is their style, he says you can't be scared to shoot the open shot. Look at that, running the court. Barnett with a big basket, but Noah ran the court very well, but that was an unreal pass in there.
Cold Springs on about a 3-minute
4 seconds. 3, 2, I don't think they see it. 1, couldn't get a shot off. All right, at the end of the first quarter, it's Good Hope Raiders 13, Cold Springs 9. Okay, we're back. We've got Coach Willoughby over there with the bench right now. He is trying to get his guys fired up. Now, you notice Coach Willoughby is very spirited at times. Right now, it's encouraging. He's telling them what to do there. You made a statement in the timeout a little bit. What did you say, Eric?
10-0 run for Good Hope, and I know he said that you got to attack the opportunities they provide you. They got a little three happy there, I think, the last couple of minutes out of position. And the thing that missed threes do is allow for transition offense.
If you shoot that corner three and you miss it, the ball bounces, it comes out front a lot, you're in transition. He looks to drive when he gets the ball.
I would be trying to take charges. They're showing they will call it.
Yep.
Maybe even if it's marginal.
Bales, great look. I love the way he plays the game. Shot goes up. Three-pointer by Bales. You know, Cody made that one, and that's his fifth, sixth, seventh point already, but that's not normally his strong point. I mean, he does hit threes, but he drives, he slashes like he did the play before, he hit the inside. But when you get him hitting the threes too, that is great.
Everybody on the floor for Good Hope can handle the ball right now. It makes it very difficult to guard.
Barnett with a drive. Peppers with a block. Good sportsmanship. Bales helps him up.
So, and now they're coming back with Lindsey and Malin. And I almost think that it matches up better for Cold Springs when Lindsey's in the game. I know it sounds crazy, but when they go small and you bring the bigs out,
I agree.
It's hard for them. And they cause Cold Springs a lot of problems by getting into the paint.
Well, if I was coaching and I was playing Cold Springs,
tough shot.
Tough shot by Barnett. Barnett has 6 quick points right here. Noah had a turned ankle real bad, a fracture, and he's missed a large portion of it, or a few weeks, but he hadn't been quite the same, been healthy. So now it's starting to feel a little bit better there. Cold Springs just don't seem to be in their offense against this as well as they have been. High-low, nice job, perfect. See, right there, when you got Peppers into that, that's what he's telling him right there. Willoughby was giving it to him and telling him that's exactly what they must have worked on. Barnett's looking again. Ball's batted away. Lindsey was able to keep it. Malin with the ball. Charlie O'Neill's been out a while, but Barnett again. Shot up. Rebound by Peppers. You said this, but I was going into the loot if I was playing against y'all. And I was coaching. We don't have the big guys to match you. I'd have to go small and quick and try to make them have to cover an open court. Right. And that was kind of what you were alluding to when they're out of the game. Perfect pass right there again. Kilgo with the basket. Stat sheet's going to show Kilgo, but the assist would go to Bales. We didn't have the stats last night, but we heard that Bales had a triple-double last night. He had double digits of assists.
That's 3 on Kilgo if he's the one that gets the call. It is.
That's going to be 3.
5:18 to go in the second quarter. He'll have to sit, right? And
Coach Willoughby over there, Coach Willoughby is not happy with the call. He's not ranting and raving with the official, but he was telling Brody that was his reason, he let him drive down the middle. Right now, 6-4 on the fouls. Cold Springs there has 6 and Good Hope 4. Barnett's shot goes up. No good.
Offensive board.
Rebound there by Cold Springs. Good Hope is on a big scoring run right here. Bales looks inside. Williams shots up. In and out. Rebound by Peppers. Shot goes up and good. Cold Springs needed that. Brody Peppers with a big basket and a rebound. That's 4 points for Cody. Malin with the ball. Malin to Malin. Kick. Charlie O'Neill, no good. Barnett with a rebound. You're going to call him out of bounds. Noah Barnett is coming in and playing a great game so far here.
Good Hope's getting the looks they want. They're just not making them yet, and they will. But the offensive movement's there. They're attacking the corners and got Cold Springs chasing a little bit.
Good Hope does a good job with their defense here.
I'm almost thinking here, if they're just going to stand two guys in the top of the key and they're not going to put any ball pressure out there, I'm almost thinking I'm going to stand there until they come out and guard me.
Yeah.
Because they're not just going to jam the paint. And absolutely no ball pressure here. And, well, as I say that, boom.
Great. John Mark Smith from Bug Tussle, Alabama, hit that shot there. I don't know that he lives at Bug Tussle, but that's where he was standing almost.
You can throw a rock and hit it from where he lives.
Good drive right there by Malin.
So tough to stop when he gets going downhill. I mean.
The ball thrown. Good save. There was nothing much Bales could do. The only thing he might have done was try to throw it off of Barnett there. But ball, good hustle back. Shots up. Rebound by Peppers.
They just got to slow down. When we played the second time, they went to a diamond press. We were up by 10 points in the third quarter, and they really pressured us. And Good Hope brought the intensity. We prepared for that, obviously. I wouldn't be if they went back to their zone press as opposed to the trapping press and see if that causes them problems.
21-18 lead for Cold Springs. Ball goes out of bounds on the long three. He hit it before. Then that one just goes off the mark. Entering the game right now for O'Neill is number 5, Cone. Coming back in, Tyler for Good Hope. Coming back in, number 30 is coming into the game for the first time for number 11, Cole Bales. Barnett likes to drive and penetrate. Kicks back to Lindsey. Lindsey shot. Big shot there, Colton Lindsey. That's a long two.
They gave him three. They gave him three, yeah.
We have the 3 different lines down here, and sometimes it's hard to determine where it's at from a distance. Ball's picked off. Malin going up. Ball is contested. Rebound by Cone.
Good hustle back, falling to play.
Cone with the offensive rebound and a putback.
This is about the point in the first quarter where Good Hope made the run. They went on a 10-0 run in the quarter, and Cold Springs had the lead, and Good Hope went before. Pretty big 2 minutes here to see how this goes.
Bales. You're right there. Cone is pressuring hard. That was not on Bales. That's 2 turnovers that they've had there all the way to the basket. Lindsey gets it. They ripped it out. Ball's going to be going to Cold Springs. We're going to get a look at that if we've got a replay of it. Half the stands likes it, but the other half doesn't.
Barnett's going to the bench, and it's not. He made a couple of big baskets, but him breaking the defense and finding the open guy created them open opportunity after open opportunity.
3-pointer up. No good. Ball's rebounded by Malin. Tucker Malin. Shot goes up. Tucker Malin with a big basket. That's the freshman, Tanner's brother. You can see the shoes. Bales, cross court to Williams. Williams has been quiet so far.
He don't like the call. I don't blame him. Looked like Malin went straight up on that one.
Is that going to be 2 on Malin?
Yes, it was.
We got a replay right here of it as he goes in. Malin's hand straight up. Actually, right hand looks straight up. I don't know about the left as it went. Williams gets the first free throw there. That was big for Cold Springs. 22-25. Cold Springs trails 3 after leading in this quarter.
You brought up a point a while ago for Cold Springs. I don't know that they've made any corner threes. Actually, I don't believe they have. But what it's allowed is for them to take off running. They've had the success between there, and I know you don't want to nitpick, but it's creating Good Hope a decided advantage on the run out.
It is. Right now, 23-25, Cold Springs trails 2 points with the ball. If you're Coach Willoughby right now with your Kilgo out on the bench right now, you're worrying about the maintaining it or whatever. At least right now he can come back in. Does he have 3 fouls, though, don't he?
He does. Yeah, I think if you go down in 2, you're okay with that. If you're tied.
Basket inside by Peppers. That was a nice job feeding inside. We're going to have a special interview coming up. We've got Bailey that was joining us in the girls' game is going to be our sideline reporter, or I guess our court reporter. Turnover right there by Good Hope. 6 seconds to go, and you mentioned last night 3 seconds is a lot. Well, 6.5, you can get down the court here. Shot goes up. Oh, and a putback. Kilgo, no good. Well, we're going to go to the third quarter, and it's going to be a tie score. All right. Good job there by the team. Coach Willoughby is getting them there. We're going to have that Bailey and them are going to be able to catch him as he comes off the court. Coach Willoughby.
I think he politely declined the
Coach
interview.
Willoughby declined that. Hey, Bailey, put her on right now. Hey, Coach West. Bailey, get Mason. Just film her. Film her to talk. Film Bailey.
I was wondering how trying to interview him going to the locker room was going to go over.
We knew that right now. That would probably be something. Now,
hey,
just come back, Bailey. Hey, let's just put her up here with us. All right, we're back. We were trying out something here at halftime, so we just had a lot of live mic time that was going on. Can you is your mic on, Bailey? See if we can hear you. Dieter. All right, I can hear, but can you hear this wireless mic?
Check.
Okay. Hey, we're here right now. We've got a half-court shot going up. They're throwing some shots up. This is for Milo's. So whoever wins, we got Cold Springs and Hansel going against each other right now.
It's taking a little bit longer than the boys' game.
You know, it's a lot further shot with these girls. A half-court shot, they should let them come up. I would let them almost go to the go up to the next line, really.
Hey, go up to the volleyball line. Girls, go to the volleyball.
Oh, great make there by the Eagles. They've had one make so far. 3-point line. Hansel was on, but did Hansel make it? I thought I saw Cold Springs make it. I did. Good job by them. Well, hey, Bailey, we're watching that first half right now. We're tied 25-25. What's your thoughts watching it from the stands?
Yeah, I think I feel like it's been a great game so far. I think Cold Springs has kind of controlled the tempo, except for, Good Hope's little runs that they have here and there. But I feel like Cold Springs just can't kind of stray away from their game. They've, shot several 3-point shots pretty quickly, and they usually don't do that, I feel like. And so, but it's because Good Hope is speeding the game up, and it's kind of causing and forcing Cold Springs to speed the game up as well. So both teams just still need to play their game, which they're both just two different styles of play. So, but they've got to stick to their style.
Exactly. Coach Dickerson, I keep calling you Coach, but Mr. Dickerson or Eric.
I still call him Coach Dickerson, too.
Well,
I get called worse. So.
Right now, what's your thoughts on this game so far?
It's going about – so far they played twice this year, and both games were great games, and nothing, has deviated from that here in this one. And, I'll go back to what Coach Vose said a while ago, and I don't know that – and maybe timing caught Cold Springs tonight a little bit in that Good Hope had the big run at the end of the first quarter, but the quarter kind of hit.
Right.
Mm-hmm. At some point, Good Hope has about a 5-minute stretch to where they get away from you.
Yep.
And it's happened, and that's kind of what I'm looking for in the second half is does that happen or not? And then the foul trouble, does that keep going for Cold Springs? I say foul trouble, they got one player in foul trouble.
Yeah, but it's a big player for them.
Right.
And going against the size of Good Hope. One thing Coach noticed this a while ago was when Lindsay was out of the game, Good Hope gets smaller, but they get quicker and faster a lot of times. And that kind of gave a little more trouble to a Cold Springs group. But then when Kilgo went out, it changed. But Good Hope has so much more depth than Cold Springs.
Right.
It may be famous last words, but Cold Springs seems to be chasing their guards. Even though they play zone, that they do defend. Good Hope's made 1-3 tonight.
Yeah.
If they stay in front of them and force them to play over the top until they make some shots.
Well, in Cold Springs, that's part of what Coach Willoughby had going into this game. They're taking away the three-pointers as much. In a lot of games, Good Hope has wide-open looks. They swing the ball from side to side, and they go inside and then kick opposite. And Cold Springs has done a good job going against that. Where Good Hope's in the best is in that transition. And one thing we noticed, Cold Springs took a lot of three-pointers from the corner. And well enough. What happens?
Which means Good Hope's going to be a lot of long rebounds and a lot more opportunities to run the floor. I tell my girls that a lot of, we try to shoot a pretty good bit of threes, and so that leaves us open to a lot of long rebounds. And so as soon as they get rebounds, I'm like, you got to get back. You've got to get back because any team we play, they're going to be able to run the floor on you when that happens. So
exactly. Well, right now, 25-25. Good Hope and Cold Springs tied. We're going to go to a break, and then we're going to come back here and just stay here and join us there, Bailey. All right, we're back live here. 9 seconds till we start back to play here. Cold Springs, they're coming out of the halftime over here. Coach Willoughby is talking to them. You know, we're joined here with Bailey Bolin and also with Eric Dickerson, and we're starting the second half. We're tied up even there. You know, big first half for both of them. They've had different runs. It's been a tale of different parts of the game. Good Hope pressure right there early. Ball goes to Williams. That's a break for Cold Springs.
Yeah.
Bales tries to fade the pass. We've been bragging on Bales. He's played well, but there's turnover.
Yeah,
Steal by Peppers. They're going to be a timeout there for Willoughby.
Timeout.
He's going to get a 30-second timeout. We're going to go to a word from our sponsor. 25-25. Okay, we're back. Cold Springs working the ball. Good Hope is putting a lot of pressure right there. Ball's batted away. Still by O'Neal, bringing it up the court. Right here, Malin in transition. He's dangerous. Bales contest it, but a big basket by Cone there.
I think the adjustment that Good Hope made over halftime is they decided that they're going to put a little bit more pressure on the ball. They have half court, then they went to a full court press there.
Great play there. On one end, you've got Cone with a big basket and a rebound. There on the other end coming down, Bales, it goes after it. Bales, I don't know if y'all noticed early in the game, Bales hit the court hard. Do you remember that, Eric?
Yes.
And he's kind of been favoring himself a little bit, like he hurt his hip or something as he went down. That one's off. Cody was 2 of 3 now. 3 of 4 from the line. 8 points. What's your thoughts, Eric, on this right now? 26-27. What do you think's key going to be? What are we going to see at the end of this game here?
Good Hope brings pressure in spurts, and they do it for 2 or 3 minutes at a time. I don't think they do it for, say, 32 minutes, and right now they're in one of those defensive spurts, and it's pushing their offense. Cold Springs got to maintain that as far as Good Hope. If they're patient, they get the shot they want. So
Bailey, Eric was talking a while ago that, you know, right now, see, Good Hope's working it. Cold Springs is doing a good matching up there. Malin, though, right there, we asked about that earlier. What do you do about that? He's deep.
I mean, that's the thing. He's shooting the ball well behind the high school three-point line, and so, but you know that going into the game, and Cold Springs knows that going into the game, so that's somebody you may have to step out on and defend a little bit farther out.
Right. Right here, you see him working the ball. Bales is swinging it. High-low. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball there. We may have a replay of it.
I think that was a good call, too.
I think it was a good call.
I feel like that's working really well, though, for Cold Springs. I think right then Tanner just got
right here's the replay. I don't know. Maybe we're going to get to see it right here. Maybe out of the screen. Right there. Yep, I believe it. You can see the hand was on top. Kick back to Cone. Great drive. Shot block. Kilgo off the leg.
Hustle play by
nice
Tanner.
play.
What a hustle play.
I don't know that we'll have the corner look. We won't. It's out of our screen, so we're not going to go to a replay right there. Tanner, that was a super play. Cold Springs trailing 26-30. They need a big basket right here. Big three right there by Bales.
That was a big shot.
And they're giving you the corner. They're playing a 1-3-1 defense, and you have to be willing to shoot it. Even though we talked about it at the half, the price of missing is pretty good, but you've got to be willing to take it.
You know, Coach Willoughby kind of alluded to that last night. He said you can't be afraid to take your shots. So it's one of those, if you can't hit them, you're going to lose anyway.
Yeah.
So you have to take it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I feel like you've got to have 5 players on the floor that's a threat to score. So if you've got somebody on the floor that can't score, they don't have to guard you, and so it's you have to be able to score, at least shoot the ball.
Well, when I played, I wasn't that great. I was a great passer. I could play defense. But if my coach told me if you're not willing to take your shots like the top of the key, I was a point guard. If I was open, I better take my shot or I was coming out. Because if they don't have to guard you. Kamal Bell with a big basket right there, a three-pointer, and a steal. And a big one.
That's a huge
That is
turn.
a huge turn. 7-point lead right now for Good Hope off of 2 threes back-to-back. Another one. A basket. Oh, he went for the dunk. They're going to give him a 2-point timeout by the Cold Springs Eagles. That went quick. Full timeout. We're going to go to we got a replay right here of it. Look, Coach Willoughby is not happy over there. Full timeout that we're going. We're going to go to a word from our sponsors. Right now, 38-29, Good Hope.
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, you can expect to be treated like family, whether purchasing a new or used car, having yours serviced, or getting damage repaired at the Collision Center. Our excellent parts department quickly supplies parts and accessories for service and repairs, and to customers over the counter. Make the switch to Mitch. Mitch Smith Chevrolet.
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
When he was, let's pull that. Okay, we're back right here after a timeout, 29-38, Cold Springs Trails. That happened quick, didn't it, guys? I mean, in a matter of about 15 seconds, Kamal Bell had a big 3, then a steal and a 3, and then they end up mailing with a layup. Peppers he was getting trapped there. Bales throws it over, shots up and over, rebound by Bales and a putback.
When you have a game that's just been back and forth, and you get an 8-0 spurt, and could have been more than 15 seconds. Thing about Cold Springs, their margin of error is so small. Good Hope, they got a little bit more to play with there, and you give them a couple of quick looks, and it turns on you in a hurry. Now you got to play catch up for the rest of the night.
But one thing I've watched the Good Hope, they will let a run still come back. Cold Springs and Bales hits that. Our game against West Point when Good Hope played, they were up about 10 points, but they let West Point stay, and then West Point got it under 8, and then they were just able to chip. That's a good elevator look right there, but good defense by Williams. Barnett's at the bench coming back in. Barnett had a big first half. Shuffled his feet there, but he got by with it. That deep shot, it's off. Lindsey tracks it down. Ball's safe. Bales is there. Guess what? Bales is going to get
I think they're going to get a foul, right?
Yes, Bales ended up.
If it's not a foul, then I don't have any. I mean, it was.
I don't either. If it's either Bales was out of bounds or it had to be a foul.
You're watching an NBA game where there's a foul and they don't call it, but
Yeah.
they just give it to him anyway. Yes. That's kind of what that looked like.
Bales is wondering about that contact that he had. Good pass, nice seal. Tanner Kilgo did something there that right there, big play. Having him back in the game is huge. One thing Tanner did that I liked, he went to the front of the rim, and when Cody made that pass, he didn't have to do a whole lot of post moves. Williams, 3. This game right here is a game of runs, 36-38.
Yeah, that's 7-0 for Cold Springs, and it's just different. It takes them 2 minutes to get a 7-0 run.
Yeah.
It takes Good Hope 20 seconds.
Kamal Bell, big shot, and who gets it? Kilgo, another rebound. I don't know what Willoughby was signaling. I'm sure it's some kind of play or a set that he's wanting to do.
I think that's what he wanted, but you got to pull.
Now, when you played for Coach Willoughby, did he run the same offense, or is this something that he came into later?
Well, I think it was later. Back then, you're talking about junior high basketball. That was just you run high-low every time and throw it down low, and you didn't shoot a three unless
exactly.
it was in the quarter.
All right, right here we got a picture there. You'll notice there, Coach Willoughby on the right up there. Bales with a make on his first free throw.
That's 14 for Cody Bales.
But you'll see the picture that we had there. That was Coach Willoughby. He was a younger guy then.
Make it 15. Cody Bales is having his night tonight, right?
Heck of a night. So you played for Coach Willoughby. Did he have this same fire years ago?
Oh, yeah.
So
you thought at that age you didn't even know what you was getting into, but absolutely. He's been the same coach the whole time.
Well, Coach Willoughby has been a great coach. Now, after Cold Springs, he went to Sparkman.
He went to Curry first.
Then he had Sparkman. Good shot up.
I thought that was good.
And then he was at Hansville, and then he was back at Cold Springs, and he's been successful at all places. I think sometimes being at different places, you pick up a little bit everywhere you go. Going to call a walk there.
I guess. I don't know.
coming into the game right now, number 24 for Good Hope. That's going to be their quick freshman, Jacob Haynes. Haynes is going to look to drive when he gets the ball.
Yeah, he did a great job on JV last year. I remember watching him, and he really stood out.
Cone is a very physical guard as well. Lindsay drives, hits Barnett. Barnett, reverse layup. Big basket. Timeout going to be by Drew Adams. Going to get a 30-second timeout. We're going to go to a word from our sponsor. 40-38, Good Hope. Okay, we're back here, 40-38, Good Hope with a lead. 1:21 to go in the third quarter. Good Hope is putting full court pressure right here, trying to get a steal. Kilgo has been big being back in, but for the Eagles, the glue to everything has been Cody Bales. And you mentioned that, but then also, Eric, you mentioned for Good Hope, who's been a difference maker that you didn't expect that's come in and done a fantastic job.
Yeah, Noah Barnett's played really well, and he's not needing to score to make a difference, but he goes down low into the low block the last time and gets the basket. But his dribble penetration and kick has been pretty important for Good Hope tonight.
Well, Noah, as we mentioned, had been out with a hurt ankle, and actually I think it may have been a fracture. Played through it. They're giving Malin a minute breather right here. Sometimes if you can give your good players a break like that right before a timeout or the end of the quarter.
Good Hope has won the last 2 minutes of each of the first two quarters, and it was tied a while ago, and they got a chance to do it again. So be interested to see.
40-38, 39 seconds to go. Malin, three. No, yes.
He is definitely not afraid to shoot the ball. He's got a really quick shot, and he shot the ball a ton last night going in.
Yeah, great shot there. Three-pointer goes up again. Rebound.
Could have got the last. Now you bring something else into play here.
All right, what's Coach Adams going to do? They're going to give a high ball screen and try to drive to the basket, or they're going to have a three? Which one is it going to be? Going to run out of time. Nope. Three. No good. Rebound by Mr. Bales. All right, at the end of the third quarter, Good Hope Raiders 43-38 Cold Springs. And now we're going to our break. All right. Hey, we're back right now. I'm here with Bailey Boland and also with Eric Dickerson. And what's the keys, Eric, going into this fourth quarter?
Turnovers for Cold Springs and Good Hope. They made 3 threes that quarter and at the end of the quarter. So if they stay hot from the three-point line, it's probably tough to beat.
Bailey, what do you think?
I think Cold Springs did a good job that quarter of staying out of foul trouble. I think that's a key for Cold Springs is to keep their bigs in the game because I think that's an area where they have an edge over Good Hope. So I think they've done a good job of that in the third.
Yeah, because Kilgore had several rebounds and putbacks, got some baskets. Eric, that's what you talked about, those turnovers. When you have turnovers, you can't get shots up.
Yeah, they turned it over 3 times in the last 4 possessions. And then when Good Hope had that little spurt there, they had 2 turnovers in the backcourt. Just take care of the basketball. And they scored a pretty high rate when they shoot the ball.
Good Hope, when they get on a run and a rhythm takes place, they can rain it down quick on you. 5-point lead for 38 to 43, 7:27 to go. Shot goes up, missed, followed by Bales.
Great rebound.
And a basket.
I don't know where they would be tonight without him. Boy, he has played well.
I don't have anything to do with all tournament, all whatever, but he's been one of the MVPs. But it may not show up on everything, but what he is doing, it's the glue. The other night there was people that had more points, but Bales.
I got him with 18 right now.
And he's really stepped up from last season. He's improved so much over the summer and this season.
I'm from another school, but you love to see good things happen to good people. And
he's great. He's a great kid.
3-pointer right there by Lindsay. I mean, that's unreal. You got these big kids like him, 6'7", hitting threes. When that happens, it's tough. 3-pointer up. No good. Rebound by Lindsay. 46-41, Good Hope. 6:52 to go.
First 2 times Good Hope really won the fourth quarter. And this maybe to the 5-minute mark is going to be interesting to see if Cold Springs stays with them. It may change the dynamic just a little bit. But if they boat race them like they did the first 2 times, they're facing an uphill battle at that point.
Bailey, have you got to watch the boys play much? I know with your teams playing same nights, have you seen Cold Springs guys play much this year?
I've watched them play a pretty good bit. I've watched them play because I went and watched and scouted my mom several times, so I've watched them play.
Right here, Peppers don't get a charge. They're going to call it. We'll look at it. We'll see if we've got a replay of it. Right here, we've got a replay coming in. Let's see if he's moving or if he's still.
He's moving.
Looks like he slid over in front of him, but, hey, that's a big foul right now that came in because you go right there, Brody would be there. When you're down 5 points, you don't need to lose the possession.
Right. Yeah, Cold Springs really needs to stop here.
That is one of the biggest things we talked about, the change with the charge call. He was kind of nobody was on him. Barnett, big basket.
Yeah, the charge has been called. I have seen that called so many times this year, and it's like that play right there. It's kind of frustrating as a player because you want to be aggressive and you want to attack, and it's like every time you feel like you can attack, somebody slides over, and it's different now than it used to be.
It is, and used to that would be a block call 100% of the time. And the only way you would get a charge call years back, you had to be set with your feet not even moving at once. If you slid at all, it was going to be a block.
Right.
Barnett with a big free throw.
It's a big 2 points right now.
He hit both of them.
Yeah, he's a great defensive player and very scrappy. I think he's a big part of this Good Hope team, what they want to do defensively.
He is. He's got 10 points. Again, playing more like he was before he got hurt.
Right.
Cold Springs shot up and good. It's nice. They needed it right there. Smith with a big 3. That's 3 threes that he has so far in this game. Hey, I don't know about y'all. It seems like Good Hope should be further ahead. They're only 4 points ahead. And if you the other night in the game, going to call him with steps. We may have a replay of it. I don't know.
I don't think I saw that one either.
Right here, we're going to have a good view. That wasn't a good call there either. 3-pointer up again. Oh, nope. Guess what?
Cody Bales.
Cody Bales. And what did he do? Nice. He not only did he rebound it, he hit Kilgo. He made that quick pass. Soon as he got his hands on it.
He's so good at keeping plays alive and giving Cold Springs extra opportunities to score offensively.
Well, what's so unique about him? I know we sound like we're just singing his praises. His emotions never change.
I know. He's just such a good kid, though, and it's so easy to say good things about him.
If you chase him off the line like that, that's just a hard shot. And if you make it, you just tip your hat to him and say, good shot.
46-48. Right now, Cold Springs one basket away from tying this game. Splits the double team, kicks. Three-pointer up. Oh, in and out. Rebound by Malin. Look, that's where that Malin to Malin. Peppers.
Oh, wow.
Another jump ball.
It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay for Good Hope. Coach Adams is wanting to know over there. I don't know if we've got a replay of this one as well.
I think he's got a valid argument on that one.
That one, I think, probably Peppers should have got a blocking call coming back.
Well, they never really signaled anything. They didn't blow the whistle for a jump ball or for a foul, so it was.
Three-pointer in the corner. No good. Rebound by Peppers. All right, what do you do right here, coaches?
I think you just stay with what you're doing. They're extending them so far out, but that's just all night. If you it's easier said than done. But that shot is there.
Timeout. Quick call there by Coach Adams. Okay, we're going to go to a word from our sponsors. We're going to have a timeout. Good Hope 48, Cold Springs 46. Okay, hey, right now this is what we wanted when we get to call a game when we get down here. We've got Cold Springs 46, Good Hope 48, 3:57 to go. I'm thinking it's going to be going down to the last possession of this game. What do y'all think?
Last year, you felt like Good Hope, and then Cold Springs went on a run the last 3 minutes of the game and won the game. And so I don't know if that's going to happen tonight, but I'm just saying, it's like you said earlier, it feels like Good Hope should be out in front of this thing, and it's still right there.
Lindsay looks for it. Good drive and kick. Good Hope does a great job of dribble, drive, and then kick back. Ball goes up. Come on, Bell.
It's a great offensive series by Good Hope right there, working the ball and being unselfish and not taking bad shots.
Good Hope.
3 threes for Bell.
It is, and again, he's playing well coming back from the injury himself. Good pass inside. Kilgo didn't like it. Cross-court skip. That's hard to shoot. That trap's coming on him. Williams shots off. Malin with the board right here. Open court. Williams read him because that's Malin loves to get the ball out like that. Did you see how he influenced them? Great look. We got a timeout over there. Coach Willoughby's going to have a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're just going to stay here right now. Right there, I know we don't have a replay of it on that last pass, but Cody Bales looked him off. He looked like he was going to pass the ball back to the point guard, looked him off to get it in high post. You were an old guard, and I know, Bailey, you were. Eric, you was more of the wing, but a lot of times you had to feed the post. When you make that pass, what do you do in situations like that? How do you influence it?
Well, I guess I would. It's a little different for us because I didn't really give the ball into the post as much as because we were so outside. But yeah, it's really important when you are getting the ball into the post that you're, I feel like it's important to sell it, that you're not going there and then get the ball into the post.
Eric, y'all had one of your star players that y'all had was your center. What was his name?
Travis Holcomb.
Travis Holcomb, and Travis was a good ball player. He's no longer with us. Is that correct? What did they call?
I think they called a foul on Seth Williams for, I'm not exactly sure what, but it was a little, I don't know.
All right, 48-51, 2:32 to go. But right here, their pressure. Noah's driving in. They're going to call him with steps. I mean, may have a replay of it of going. I think it was the right call. That whether he got muscled beforehand. Here's the look inside. He drives in, good pressure. He shuffled and now he picked the pivot. I don't know. I think it shuffled. I think it was the shuffle of the feet. Bales looking inside again. Right there is picked off. That's going to be a layup. Great play right there. Shots up, floater. It goes in. Kamal Bell with a big three there, or a big basket there, 2-pointer inside. Bales drives, ball is deflected.
Cody may not feel comfortable, but he's going to have to be willing to take this shot at some point because, time's running down, and if he's got a good look, he's playing well.
Kilgo looking to feed it inside. Peppers, shot up. Lindsey, tall, right here again. Kamal Bell. Williams did the right thing, putting him to the line instead of giving him the layup. How many points you got Bell with, Eric?
Cody Bell's again with 18. Kamal, I'm sorry. I've just got him with the 3 threes is all I have. Oh, he just made the layup before I missed one. I got him with 11. Very unofficial.
Good free throw there.
I was trying to remember the last time Goodup scored in the half court. It's been the turnover transition game. That's what they do.
54-48, 6-point. It's kind of went back up quick. 7-point lead right here. Cold Springs going to have to get a basket. I think they're going to end up having to take the three into the corner over there. It's going to be wide open if they skip it. Bales with a rebound. He's going to kick. Bales goes up, puts it in strong. I really thought he would probably kick that to the top of the key. We got a timeout there. It's probably going to be a full timeout. 55-50, going to the break. We're going to have a great finish. Okay, we're back. Mr. Dickerson over here, you were just talking about the turnovers. You said that when we talked earlier.
Yeah, like I said, Goodup's last 4 has just been off defensive turnovers and in transition baskets, and that's just the way they play. That's just part of who they are and their plan. There's nothing about it. I mean, you use those kinds of things when you're real athletic to be aggressive and create defense to offense.
Hey, right now we're going to look with 5-point game right here, 1:26 to go. Good Hope still with the lead. Bell thinks about it. He drives, shots up. They're going to call a foul right there. Bell's going to be going to the line to shoot 2. We mentioned earlier your mom and them and the tradition that they have and everything. Same thing goes on for Coach Adams over there at Good Hope. He comes from a long coaching tree as well. Bell with a free throw. you know, his dad right there, you can see a good shot of both of them together over there on their bench. You know, think you'll ever coach with your mom? Hey,
She retires. I would love for her to sit on the bench with me.
I think she would, because there might be a chance there's grandbabies around somewhere with
Yes.
either you or your sister. Good shot goes
I
up.
would love that.
Bell tries to tip it back to Williams, but Cone runs it down. Cone keeps it alive. They're going to call Peppers with a foul, or they're going to give Drew a timeout. I don't know which one.
Got the foul on Peppers.
Foul on Peppers, 58 seconds, 7-point lead right here. You know, we talked about Drew Adams over there. There's some pictures we've got of him as well, and we'll get to those shortly. You might do a, right there is Drew Scott. Right there, big free throw that's going in.
Good Hope shoots free throws really well.
We'll come back and show some of the pictures of Scott at next break. We'll stay with it. And 2 big free throws right there by Cone. 59-50. Williams looks back to Peppers. Good defense by Good Hope. Good Hope is getting out on them, and they're having to force shots up. Right now, down 9 points. Malin, ball ahead. Over to number 5, Cone. And Williams is going to be called with a foul. Cone's going to go back to the free throw line. Got a replay of it right here. Good ball movement. He cross courts it. Shot goes up. Williams fouls. Coach Adams is talking to him right now. You're up 9 points. You just don't want to foul. Cone again, big free throws. This game tonight's been a game of such runs. Bales, cross court, drive by Williams, kick out. Good Hope is out defending the threes. Bales with a three-pointer. They're going to call a foul right here. 53-61, 20 seconds to go. You know, Coach Drew Adams here, he's already won 2 county championships. He was back-to-back as we were looking in the book earlier. This is going to be good in a young career unless something changes big. For him to have 3 county championships, that is something that's amazing, and I'm not really sure how many his grandfather won or his dad.
I'm sure his dad had won quite a few, because they were several years in a row, I think, winning them.
We'll look right here and try to count up. Scott, right there is a free throw by Malin. We'll see here in Drew. Again, we talked about him winning the county championship in the 2020 and 2019.
I actually only see 3 county championships for Coach Adams.
In the varsity girls, and he's had some different ones with JV, different things. Williams' shot goes up, 14 seconds to go, 10-point lead by Good Hope. Malin in open court. Malin is going to pull the ball around. They're probably not going to take a shot. 6 seconds to go. Williams is going to foul. Malin going to the line. Williams is going to foul out right there. So you looking, and it looked like Scott Adams had 3 in a row, 2015, 14, and 13 for Holly Pond. And, you know, that is big. Your mother had 2009, 10, 9, 8, 7, and broken by Regina Jones in 6, and then she had it in 5. That's an impressive run right there together. But we're going to, when we get a chance after this, the game ends, while they're going to be doing all their stuff, we're going to show some pictures of Drew and his family. We've got his grandfather, who was a longtime coach, Dwayne Adams, and he won a championship, I see, in '89. And there may be something else here that I'm not looking. I have Bailey with her young eyes. That's going to be our final score. 65-53, the Good Hope Raiders are your 2022 County champions. Good Hope had won it in 3 of the 4 divisions tonight.
You're talking about him winning 3. There's nothing to indicate that that's going to slow down anytime soon.
No, and right now, last year he played. Did they play Coach Willoughby and them in the finals, and they lost in the finals? He could have necessarily won last year. And you look at this roster here. Tyler, you have the pictures there of the family. We're going to look at some of the pictures of the Adams. Right here, you're going to see Scott and Dwayne Adams. Dwayne Adams was 1989. He was the winner there. And then you're going to see right here, there's a picture of him back in the day. Scott was helping him there probably as the JV coach. And this was some of the younger days when Coach Scott Adams was actually there. And then here, Dwayne is cutting down a net. And right there is probably Drew being held up at a gym right there. Picture of Drew and his brother and his dad. Long history of basketball there. And we had some pictures about your age earlier, Bailey, that we saw. January 96, you can see him. He grew up at a gym just like you did. There's Scott and Tracy and Drew. So some great memories right here, being with your kids. He grew up on the court just like you did. And
He's definitely been around it a long time.
All right, well, we're going to go now, and we're going to be calling out our all-tournament team. The all-tournament team from Hansville High School, Braden Harris.
Well, he had a great game last night.
He did. And Braden has such a quick release. It's almost like just a throw, like a shot. But Tanner Malin, Good Hope High School. Tanner didn't have to do much tonight. They didn't need him. Off the bench, Barnett.
Yeah, I was looking at that earlier, and I meant very well, but I had him with 11 and unofficial. I could have missed one, but that's what you think. You would have think.
You would have thought he didn't have a whole lot, but he's a silent. He plays the game just comes easy and natural to him. Kilgo from Cold Springs. Seth Williams from Cold Springs. Cody Bales. One thing that may hurt Good Hope in this is because their scoring has been balanced so well among a bunch of people. Zach Campbell from Hansville. Campbell's a great athlete.
He is.
Yeah, you could choose from a number of Good Hope players, and you wouldn't be wrong about any of them. So.
Ethan Frazier at Fairview. And you kind of hate that for Good Hope. You win the county. Right now we've got one out there from Good Hope. And, there's Colton Lindsay from Good Hope, the big guy.
I don't know about you, but if I'm a player, I don't. If I win, that's all right. This all tournament stuff. That's good.
All tournament doesn't. But right now, the winning team. You're thinking you got 2 players right now, but a lot of this again, it's balanced out because nobody. You had Barnett tonight. You had Bale. Bale didn't even play the first game against West Point. Cone scored some different ones. It was balanced so well.
Colton Lindsay had a good game tonight. He made a couple. He scored. He hit 2 threes that were like. They were always, momentum type baskets.
Well, the thing about it is, and if you've got 1 or 2 that are your stars, if the other team can shut those 2 people down, you're in trouble. But when you got 5 or 6 and almost get double digits, that's when you win ball games. All right, they're calling out the all-county list right now.
Yeah, that was Colby Miller from Vinemont.
Colby Miller from Vinemont. Colton Perry from West Point High School. Perry had a real good tournament, especially the first game. He was very aggressive with the ball. That's what let West Point move on. Sam Wheeler from West Point, all county.
Not to get ahead, 3 weeks to regionals?
Yes, sir. We'll be right back down here at Wallace. Hopefully there's several Cullman County teams. Who is that? Holly Pond High School. Is this Brown?
I think so.
Brandon Harris. Braden Harris from Hansville. From Hansville, Zach Campbell. Hansville, those two guards right there, that's an excellent pair of guards.
That area they're in with Good Hope, Pontiac, and Hansville.
That's a tough area.
It is a tough area, and I think
Tanner Kilgo, Cold Springs.
so. I don't know how that area worked out with the flip. I think it was a three-way tiebreaker in that area.
I believe it was.
And whoever's 2 and 3 is going to be really important because somebody's going to go home. It's pretty good.
Brody Peppers. And when you're opposite of an area like that with such good teams, it's tough. You could end up losing. Your champion could lose real quick. Colton Lindsay from Good Hope. These are all county teams. Always worries me about this, and me and Bailey talked about this. Tanner Malin from Good Hope. As a coach, I hated them to give this all-county award early. I would rather it be after the season because I'm good with all tournament, but I'd rather my all-county be after we finish. Kamal Bell. But sometimes it can cause jealousy with the kids. If you didn't get it and your other one got it, now you hope your team is strong enough that stuff doesn't happen. Cody Payne from Fairview.
To go on that, you just hope your team's built well. I can't tell you won all whatever. I can tell you the tournaments we won and the ones we lost, but I don't remember all tournament teams and things like that. And so, I think this group of kids seems to like they'll handle it fine.
All right, all county, right there, we had also Twilly from Fairview and Parker Martin. May have been Tweedy. All right. Again, Good Hope was the champions. This is the all-county team here, and congratulations to Drew Adams. Again, a young coach to have 3 championships that already in this early career. How old do you think Drew is?
I would say 28, maybe.
I would think he's in his late 20s, probably.
28 or 29.
I know how old Paige is, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, we don't say that.
He's younger than she is, so
yes.
I think he's about 3 years older than my sister, so about 28 years old.
Think about a coaching career. Unless he goes in, he has an administrative degree, but you're looking right now probably he's, 10, 15 years of coaching. He could really be pushing some numbers there.
I hope he stays in it. You go back to Dwayne Adams, and when I was growing up, you almost knew schools by their coaches.
You did. Right here, they're giving an award. This is to Cody Bales for the what award was this?
The Eli Thomas.
Eli Thomas, and I can't think of a better recipient for it.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Eli Thomas, you think of the world of his dad and everything and all the years and everything it's given out to a senior. That's a great award. Tanner Malin, the Joe Schultz Award. And we were at a break earlier when the girls gave their award off of that one. We were end up having some transition in there. I know we've got it right here, and we're going to be looking at it, and we're going to recognize those winners. Cold Springs Eagles are your runner-up, and we'll come back and we'll recognize the girl winners. We'll find that out. We're going to be interviewing some people probably. I don't know tonight. We probably may just go ahead at this time. Cold Springs was the winners, or the runner-up here, and then also your 2022 champion is going to be the Good Hope Raiders, coached by Drew Adams. And one of the valuable guys over there on the bench is not Scott and not Morris, but it's going to be Pooh.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Pooh has black on right now with Good Hope, but if Tammy West gets down to this regional tournament, he's going to have blue and blue on.
I didn't realize Pooh was a big fan of Tammy.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations to Good Hope Raiders there. Big win, 65-53. That's the first win for Good Hope in a few years there. No, excuse me. They've had big wins. It's after last year's. They're coming back and from Coach Willoughby and them winning it. Again, it's his third in 4 years. I did see a while ago Riley Jones was the winner of the is that the Bill Shelton Award? Yes. And did you see who the other award? I didn't see the other one. Apologize.
I think she was a girl from Fairview. I'm not sure her name, but I think it was a young lady from Fairview.
We'll find that out. We may even actually see it on social media.
There just wasn't very many seniors this year, you know, that
a lot of young
the girls'
teams,
game.
yeah.
And again, we apologize not having it earlier. Everything was going on in the wards that's coming through. All right, we're going to have a picture of it on Facebook there. Congratulations to Morgan Lindsay from Fairview on receiving the annual Charlotte Cummings Memorial Scholarship. Right here, we've got a picture of it that we will show if we can pull it up in just a second here. Good Hope's taking their pictures out on the court right now. Congratulations to them. And we want to acknowledge the winners of the other one. We weren't able to get it there. Cold Springs, I know Coach Willoughby is disappointed with the loss, but he did a great job with it, you know. All right, right here we've got a picture. This is right here is the Cummings. And Fairview's the winner there for that. That's Morgan Lindsay. All right, and then the we're searching out the Bill Shelton, I think, was Riley Jones. You know, it's great support from the students tonight. Don't know if they have a post up yet on it. Our media over here is searching as fast as they can. We don't have a shot of it right now, but I did hear Riley's name called out for that one, I believe, for sure. All right, well, they're going to still cut down the nets here. Good Hope is on one end. They're going to be ready to cut down. Bill Shelton was Riley Jones. So congratulations to Riley with the Bill Shelton. Congratulations, Mr. Hood. Boys and girls champions there. All right, well, Bailey, I appreciate you joining us with it. Eric, appreciate you coming in.
Absolutely.
It's been fun. We enjoyed it, and thank y'all for it, and good luck to you.
Thank y'all for all that y'all have done. It's been really nice here, and I've really enjoyed it. So.
Well, all right. Well, good luck with your season, and we appreciate you coming down. And I know it's when you have an off night, you'd like to be away from it. We drag you back to ball.
I love it. I love it.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yes,
we
sir.
appreciate
Thank
you.
I appreciate it.
All right. See y'all. Well, everyone, that's going to be it from Cullman County here. We appreciate you, and congratulations to everyone. And good job for all the people that was the winners tonight. And if you fell a little bit short, great job of being here in the finals. So thank you from Cullman County. We appreciate you, Ty Whitewood, all the hard work you and Dieter did over here to get it going. And again, Alan Dunklin for the hard work he put into it. Eric, any thoughts that you got closing out?
The tournament never fails to, live up to its expectations. It means so much. And I was talking about that a little earlier about when I was growing up, you kind of related some of these because all these coaches, the Dwayne
Yeah.
Adams, Danny Welber, you just kind of relate to Lane Horton. And so it's just the people in the community that makes the tournament so great. And so
It does. Well, I appreciate you joining us. We had a lot of other guests that was there. It was big. Look, we've got them right now. We're just going to roll some footage that's going to come through here. You're going to see Good Hope. That's a pretty good view cutting down the net right there. We may just let it roll right here and capture some of this for them because that's some good memories for these kids. And it was a nice job there.
don't it feel like this is just when the basketball season begins? Everybody wants to be a basketball coach now. You
Yeah.
lead up to the area tournament, regional tournament, so on and so forth. And it's a good way to get it going.
Well, it's a super job there. And, again, congratulations to both of these. They've earned it, and that's all you can say about it. Is those little kids running around with the curly hair, is that Justin Abbey's kids? I think so. I saw his wife over there.
I'm afraid to answer that question. I mean, you say that. Look, the boy looks just like him, but you say something and you go,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I believe I see his wife picking him up on the court there, so I think so. All right, well, we're going to turn our mics off, and if they keeps rolling, we've enjoyed it. Thank you guys for having us, and we look forward to hopefully some more basketball and big wins for Cullman County Schools.